low-quality fans of a high-quality Bruins team. I don't think it was a dub. You might have noticed no skit. You might have noticed no normal chant in the beginning. That's because the second period just ended. And Tropical Storm Helene keeps throwing tornadoes at me. The power keeps going out. I'm hoping this lasts 6 to 7 minutes so I can just get this video done. But I want to talk about a couple of things that I saw through 40 minutes. It's just kind of silly to do, I guess. I just don't think my power's going to last long enough to actually post a full game review. So this is what we're going to do. That seems fair, right? Sure. We're going to talk about a couple things real quick. But if you did come here for a joke, I'll give you my dad's favorite joke of all time. Just to start. You ever hear about the guy with 5 dicks? His underwear fit like a glove. It's not really that funny, but damn, he loves that joke. He's told it for 50 years now. He'll probably never stop, and I hope he never stops. Zadorov. Here's the thing. This is why this is unfair. Pasternak played. Geeky played. McAvoy played. Zaka played. Patra played. And Patra doesn't really fit in this group. But those guys were all half speed. Like, blatantly half speed. Zadorov is just as established as an NHL hockey player as all those guys are, right? He's also an NHL player. He knows he has a spot in the lineup. I shouldn't be judging him on this 40 minutes that I saw if I'm not going to judge them. Right? That being said, Zadorov looked like ass. I mean, I don't even mean about the puck bouncing over his stick or the bad call on him in the beginning. He was just all over the place. And there's defensive turnovers. Yeah, he was big and physical, but he wasn't very good with the puck. He wasn't good in transition. Not good. Again, I don't care right now. He just looks too much like the player that I thought we were getting, which is a problem for me because I'm not a big fan of that player. I've said it all offseason. All that aside, I'm not actually judging after these 40 minutes. It just sucks to see what I thought I was going to see. I would really prefer him to just impress me, and so we can get all that over with, and I can just feel a lot more confident. Big, physical. I'm hoping he was just going half speed. I'm sure he was. Just had to get that out. Bussy, through 40 minutes. I'm not sure he made a single save. Shot low that he didn't put out a juicy rebound. Like, just world-class wetness. So much juice. He's not having the preseason you'd want. Were the goals his fault? One of them. But out of the 4 I saw, 3 of them hard to really be like, that's on him. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about his play. And the rebounds he's giving up, the job that he's making the defensemen do. By the way, Ian Mitchell, who needs to get cut now, just floundering in front of these rebounds as every Rangers player is able to beat him to it. Callahan the same. Bussy isn't playing well. Don't even worry about the goals right now. He blatantly just isn't playing well. And that's frustrating to watch. Obviously, I'm rooting for the guy, but this has been a nightmare start for him. The first 2 games that he's played in have not looked good. Hopefully the third goes way better. Hopefully I even get to watch it. I don't even think that's gonna happen, honestly. I've already lost power like 2 times. Maybe 3? I don't have a great memory. Brett Harrison. He keeps finding the score sheet. And I called it before the rookie camp. Just like in the rookie camp, he found the score sheet. This hand is petting a dog. So that's... Anyway. Keeps finding the score sheet, which is great. He's going to be the guy that the box score watchers get excited about. If he keeps finding the score sheet in NHL games, I'm not going to complain. But he is so one-dimensional right now, it's insane. I just, once again, adding an asterisk to that player because people will look and see that he scored again and get real excited. He's not bringing anything else to the table. Anything at all. Particularly effort. Speaking of effort, McLaughlin, however you're supposed to say the name, but it feels weird it's McLaughlin. He is pissing me off. It looks like he's given up on making the team. He has moments here or there, but just blatantly not the same guy that we watched a couple of years ago that was at least pushing. And I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that at all from him. Patra gave us a little scare. He was favoring a shoulder after a big hit. That seemed to resolve itself because he played the rest of, or at least the rest of the period. I'm sure they wouldn't have put him back out there if he was not feeling well. So I'm not overly worried about that. He did have a couple shifts with Pasta and Zacha that were really fun. So, I mean, even though they're going half speed, there was some good stuff there. Johnson's details were a lot better. I didn't like him in the first game. I know a lot of people disagreed with that, but I thought his details were really good in this one. And then two last points. One, he's trying to eat my couch. One, Riley Duran was shockingly low event, shockingly invisible. I just expect more from him. I'm hoping he gets one more game or his third is much better because really, really had higher hopes on that for him. Just because I know he has that energy, I know he has that ability. I want to see him keep using it. Just low event. And I think that whole line struggled, so I'm not going to put it all on him. But I wanted to see more from him. And then Castell is probably the biggest winner of this game so far for me because I really didn't like his first game. And then this game, way cleaner. He used his physicality, but in a positive way to positively affect the game. He did have a fight in there, which you just love to see, but it made sense. He laid a big hit. Guy didn't like it. He said, drop the gloves. Castell was like, hell yeah. He had a goal just being a net front presence. Lucky bounce, but they all count the same. I am way happier with what Castell did in this game than he did in the previous one. Little wins, preseason, still early. None of this means shit, especially because I watched 40 minutes. Didn't even watch a whole game. All that being said, a fun 40 minutes, even though we were mostly getting our teeth kicked in. I'm not judging anyone too harshly, but there's some positives, there's some negatives. Bussy is really concerning me because it's his overall play that's worrying me the most. And I really wanted him to make a push for that backup role. I'm just going to keep that in the video. That's really cute. Go Bees. Go Bees!